Classic country plays here at KSLI 1280. KSLI 1280. Classic. KSLI 1280 is classic country. KSLI Abilene, broadcasting from the Slotsky Studio and online at 1280ksli.com.
I feel like I need a change.
It's fall at JCPenney. Get up to 50% off on select women's fashion.
I want a new blouse.
And spend $50, earn $10 in JCPenney bonus bucks.
Oh, and I need a new blazer for the office.
Add a skirt for the perfect day and night look.
I love it.
Find looks to love now and wear now at JCPenney. And get an extra 20% off with your JCPenney credit card and coupon. JCPenney. Style and value for all. Offers valid 9/13 to 9/16. Coupon required. Subject to credit approval. Some exclusions apply. See store jcp.com/bonus bucks for details.
This flu season, one Walgreens flu shot can make a world of difference. So you can protect yourself and also your close-talking coworkers,
Help, please.
high-fiving neighbors, 2-month-old niece. That's why Walgreens has specially trained pharmacists that have provided over 60 million flu shots since 2010. Stop by for your flu shot today with a $0 copay with most insurance. Because protecting the world starts with protecting yours. Walgreens. Trusted since 1901. Vaccine subject to availability. State, age, and health-related restrictions may apply.
Sheets, pillows, towels.
Wow, your cart is overflowing.
I love that I can save at Walmart on everything I need for surprise visits from the in-laws.
If you love to save, switch to Walmart Family Mobile. Their unlimited plans start as low as $24.88 a month, all powered by T-Mobile.
$24.88? Who knew?
See, some surprises save you money. Learn more at myfamilymobile.com. Get everything you love about Walmart and mobile. Walmart Family Mobile. Always refer to the latest terms and conditions of service at myfamilymobile.com.
Imagine your dream carpet installed for free. The Home Depot offers all-inclusive installation on minimum purchases of $699. That's removal of your old carpet, basic furniture moving, and stairs. So the dream carpet you want comes at the price you were expecting. Free carpet installation that's actually free. The Home Depot. More saving. More doing. Valid only on showroom carpet price $1 or more per square foot. Specialty items may be priced separately. License numbers available at homedepot.com/license numbers.
Fall color pops in your free 7-piece gift from Estee Lauder right now at Macy's. Up to a $165 value. It's yours free with any Estee Lauder purchase of $37.50 or more. The scent you get is up to you. Every gift comes in a choice of pop print cosmetic bags and your best makeup and skincare. Plus, be sure to ask for a deluxe double wear foundation sample in your perfect shade. Quantities are limited, so come in for your free 7-piece gift on now at the Estee Lauder counter at Macy's and at Macy's.com. Don't miss it.
Who knew ADT, a home security company, offers caddy?
Powered by Taylor Electric Co-op on 1280 AM KSLI.
And a good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday to you. As we do interrupt regular programming on 1280 AM, we just honored America. Hope you enjoyed that with the playing of our national anthem. It is indeed, as the liner says, you are here listening to WYLIE Volleyball. And if you just heard the national anthem, then good luck, or good news, you haven't missed a single point of this match. Only 2 non-district matches left before WYLIE begins play as a 5A school in district, about to start District 4 5A play. But before we do, we've got 2 matches left, and it's today here in Decatur. That is where we are. There's something about the blue and white of the Decatur Eagles and the purple and gold of the WYLIE Bulldogs. No matter what sport it is, it's a rivalry, even though the schools don't meet all that often. I think it goes back all the way to WYLIE's state championship run in football a long time ago now, back in 2004. 14 years ago when Case Keenum was there, Decatur had a very good football team that year. In fact, ranked number 1 in the state back in the day. That season had beaten WYLIE in a non-district game in football and then put it on them, only to see WYLIE on its way to state in football to beat them in the playoffs. And ever since then, there's been some great games in all kinds of sports. Boys basketball, some playoff meetings, and girls basketball, some epic volleyball meetings, some good baseball meetings. So that's what we have for you. And I wish we could say we were in Abilene. That's been a lot easier on me, Matt McGraw. But I just sat down, really. We're in Decatur. It's a pretty long drive. And then you factor in the traffic. The DFW traffic now reaches even out into the west, out into Decatur. When you get to Weatherford, you're pretty much screwed. But you're not messed up on the broadcast. You haven't missed a point, because here's the first serve between WYLIE and Decatur. And Decatur receives. Wylie served it up right to left. It was good served by Lily New. Decatur only had a tip shot. Now Landman. And Wylie will start with the first point here on the road against Decatur. It's a strong program. The Decatur Lady Eagles check the state polls. Now Decatur is a 4A, which Wylie used to be the whole time, but now Wylie a 5A. But Decatur ranked number 3 in the state in 4A volleyball. Here's a serve by Wylie. Decatur can only volley it back. Wylie has a free ball, setting up Karis Christian with a big spike. Decatur, they did get under it. Now it's back on Wylie's side on the right. Here's a set for Burden. She'll spike it down, but Decatur's Libero dug it out. Her name's Wallace. And then it comes to number 10 there with a kill. And that's a player to watch out for tonight for Wylie's defense and a good offensive hitter for Decatur. And number 10, Satasha Kostalecki. Kostalecki, a 6'3" senior, 6'3", right there at the middle of the net, pounded one down. Wylie and Decatur tied at 1, just underway. And Wylie just got blocked by the 6'3" Kostalecki and blocked for a point, Decatur. Thank you to Dr. Pepper, our presenting sponsor for Wylie Volleyball here in the 2018 season. Wylie receiving serve. Oh, and another block from Kostalecki. Senior for the Decatur Lady Eagles, 6'3", middle blocker. Wylie down 3-1 here as we are just underway tonight. Or rather this afternoon, this game getting started just after 5 o'clock. Wylie was off there on the serve receive, and they were unable to keep the rally going by even returning serve in 3 hits. Couldn't do that. It wasn't an ace, but could not return serve in 3. It's Decatur 4 and Wylie 1. This is Burden on the first touch. Over to, that was Miller. Lexi Miller setting it up for Karis Christian. Her spike, though, the spike is out. Point Decatur. And so this is a tough place to play. Lady Eagle and Eagle Gym here at Decatur High School. The big, big gymnasium. And Wylie mishits another serve receive, but here comes their third touch. It's a volley from Miller to keep it alive. Decatur setting up Kostalecki. And it's down for a kill. Satasha Kostalecki. Decatur scored 6 of the first 7 here in the opening set. Decatur 6, Wylie 1. Wylie this match against Decatur. Next Tuesday, a home match against Big Spring. And then district starts a week from today with a tough one. Wylie just got aced. It was a Decatur ace. Decatur gets an ace, and Wylie calls timeout. And we had just settled in. So let's get our first commercial break in here with just a short timeout here in the opening set. Wylie called it. And you're listening to Wylie Volleyball. It's presented by Dr. Pepper. We're on the road here in Decatur. Opening set action on 1280 AM.
Hey there.
Hey there.
My son's going to help me.
Come to help me.
Yep, it's the copy game.
Copy game.
I could say anything right now, and he'd repeat it. I just love Brussels sprouts.
I just love, hey.
I'm careful what I say around him. I also try to make sure I pass on good energy-saving habits. You should, too. Save energy and money at TogetherWeSave.com.
TogetherWeSave.com.
You know, my dad is the coolest.
My dad thinks he's funny.
A message from your hometown co-op. It's Taylor Electric Cooperative in Merkel.
You're listening to Wylie Lady Bulldog Volleyball, powered by Taylor Electric Co-op. Now, back to the court with Matt McGraw on 1280 AM KSLI.
And we're back here at Decatur. And Wylie receiving serve out of the timeout. They're in at live action. They just set it up. That was Christian. She got blocked, but stays alive with it by touching it, keeping it alive. Now Decatur has it. First point out of the timeout. Wylie down 7-1. Wylie just dug out as Decatur kill attempt, and Ginger Landman takes the spike, but it is dug out. Now Wylie has it on the right again. Their attack will go right to left in the opening set. That was a Burden kill attempt, but there was a dig on it by Decatur's Helton. Now it's back on Wylie's side. The tip shot. Burden. And there was a Decatur dig on it. Now Wylie reattacks, and Landman will score. She spiked it into a block, but this time a powerful spike that went into the Decatur block and powered through for a Wylie point. So out of the timeout, Wylie does get the first point out of the timeout by head coach Shay Cox. 7-2 our score. Wylie serves. That was a good serve from Burden. Decatur goes to Kostelecki, and she'll hit it into the block. Wylie did block it back onto Decatur's side, but it falls off to the side. It falls out after hitting the Wylie block, meaning Decatur scores a point. So they've got a quick lead here in the opening set. I'll give you our opening set sponsor here in just a second. Lexi Miller, the freshman, sets up Christian, the junior. Her spike is over the net, but Decatur digs it. Here's her third touch. Decatur just tips it over. Wylie has it. Going to Ginger Landman. Nice tip there. And it'll fall. Landman gets Wylie a point there. Number 14, senior outside hitter, went with the tip shot. Up and over the block of Decatur. Nice little short shot to fall to the floor. Now Landman going to serve it up. Right to left, it's in play. Decatur, they're going to number 11 here. As a spike from Lemerand, and it will fall. Just a freshman, number 11, Gentry Lemerand. It's a 9-3 game. Our opening set, game number 1, sponsor today is Edible Arrangements. Edible Arrangements at 4102 Buffalo Gap Road. And they can put together anything you need. Fellas, it'll earn you points with your special lady. Check them out online, ediblearrangements.com. Wylie went to Karis Christian there on the serve receive. Eventually the third touch, a Karis Christian spike and kill for Christian. Wylie trying to get back into this opening game. Game 1, it's still early. It's Decatur up 9-4. Wylie on the road this afternoon. The only match they had scheduled this week, there was a scheduling mishap of their game originally scheduled back on Tuesday. So they're just playing this one. Decatur, they were off there. They tried a last-ditch, looked like a last-ditch tip shot from number 4, Helton, but it falls out of bounds, the short tip shot. That's a point, Wylie. And another good serve here by Morris, but there is at Lamarand, number 11 again, and she'll get a kill. So Decatur does have Wylie doubled up here in game 1. Decatur 10 and Wylie 5. Wylie receives the serve here. It's Wimberly, first touch. Then Riley Hayes a set. Spike. Dobie with a big-time spike and kill. Riley Hayes the assist. And Lily Kate Dobie gets a kill. Our company bringing you this broadcast, Bulldogs Live Online. We got a scholarship fund. We give scholarships out in May. It's called the Bulldogs Live Online Scholarship Fund. Every kill gets a donation to that scholarship fund from Borland Family Dentistry. Borland Family Dentistry, again, our kill sponsor. Now, Decatur was receiving serve, set it up for Lowry, Harper Lowry, but her spike into the net. So the Lady Dogs here, Wylie volleyball, making a push in the opening set, getting back in it. Wylie Libero, Pearson Sanders served that. Big spike by Decatur there, but Wylie digs it out. It was number 16 Lowry, but now Wylie comes back, and that's Wimberly. Wimberly gets a kill, another assist. Fine set there from number 7, the sophomore setter, Riley Hayes on the assist. And chalk up a kill for number 2, Avery Wimberly. Wylie back to within 10-8. Here's Decatur. They can only volley this serve. Wylie has a free ball, and Riley Hayes setting up. And that's a spike burden, but there is a dig by Decatur on the back row. Now they're going to Hartman. And Hartman hits it into the Wylie block, but then it's down. I think they're saying point Decatur. There's a little confusion here. Wylie head coach saying after the block, the volleyball perhaps touched the hand of number 2 who took the spike, Hartman, for Hartman, because the ball was blocked back onto Decatur's side, but off to the side and out. But they're saying it did not touch her on the way down, so that means it's out on Wylie. But Decatur just served there and serves it into the net. Helton. Katie Helton, but that's a service error and a Wylie point. So Wylie is in this 11-9 against a good tradition-rich Decatur volleyball team. Decatur currently ranked number 3 in the state in 4A. Wylie now a Class 5A program. And there's a spike, and that is down. for a kill on Decatur. They receive the serve. Number 1, Vincent. 5'11", so another pretty tall girl. They do have 6'3" on this team. 5'11" Trinity Vincent, a kill for Decatur. Wylie down 3, and serve receive was Morris, and then they get it over to Burden on a one-hand tip. Volleyball is dug out. Now Wylie has it again. Rally still goes. Wylie has the volleyball. Takes a spike from Wimberly. Good one there, but it is dug out at the last second. Now cross-court spike by Lowry. But that one is going to be out. That is out on Decatur and a point Wylie. And this is a pretty tight game here in the Edible Arrangements opening set. Game 1, Decatur 12 and Wylie 10. Lily New back into the game and will take the serve. Right to left service in play by New. And here's Kostelecki. Wylie got a piece of it. Burden blocked that. And then it's back on Decatur's side. Vincent spikes it, but there's a dig by. That was Christian on the dig. Now it's back on Decatur's side. They'll say, though, that Decatur's shot is out as it crosses outside the pole, the antenna, or that pole that sticks up out of the top of the volleyball net. Signifies kind of an imaginary in-out line. And the volleyball didn't hit the pole, but it actually passed to the outside of the pole. There's Kostelecki getting blocked again by Burden. Back on the Decatur side. But then it's a reset, but not for Kostelecki, not for the 6'3" player, but for Vincent. 5'11", maybe even 6 foot herself, but she got a kill. Wylie down 2. Tight game in game 1. Wylie was down, though, 8-2, so done a good job getting back into this, down 6 early. Landman down the line with a spike. And here's Decatur scrambling. They do keep it alive. Wylie has it again on the right and spiking it with Burden, but that is out. It's out, and Decatur does get a point. They're out back to a 3-point lead. Again, the largest lead for Decatur in this opening set has been 6. So it's a 3-point game right now. Wylie going to receive, hoping to execute. It's Christian on the first touch. A set from Miller, a spike from Landman, and the Lady Dogs do execute. 1, 2, 3, a bump set, spike, and kill by Landman. That's a VIP Sports Getaway. Big play right there. Wylie needed it. Anytime we got a spectacular or exciting play, we give a shout out to VIP Sports Getaway. Wylie just served, though, and served it out. You can check out our big play sponsor at their website. It's VIPSportsGetaway.com. It's a 3-point game. Decatur in front in game number 1, 15-12. So Wylie could use it here. Karis Christian, first touch on the serve receive. Miller a set. So that was Adobe. Nice spike into a Decatur block. Decatur does keep it alive. Now it's on Wylie's side. Third touch going to be Miller. Just a get me over one-hand tip. Decatur has it. And that's a spike into the net, though, by Lamoran. And a point Wylie. So back to a 2-point game in the Edible Arrangements opening set. Check them out online, ediblearrangements.com, sponsoring game number 1. Landman, a nice service. Decatur, they're a bit off. Here comes their third touch. It is over the net. Wylie, though, has it. It was Landman first touch, sent from Miller. Spike, Christian, but it's blocked. And blocked for a point. Decatur. Looked like it was 6'3". Kostelecki. It's a 3-point game again. Wylie down, so hoping to chip back into it. 16-13 here in the opening set. Love to get it here on the road especially. But that is going to be an ace. Yep. Wylie tried to get to it, but the serve was a good one by number 10, Satasha Kostelecki, who got the block on the last one and then rotated to the back to take the serve. She'll serve again. Left to right for Decatur, and Wylie's first touch is Allen into the game, and then a set. That was by Hayes, and Wylie eventually pays it off with Karis Christian. So good stuff there as Wylie does go 1, 2, 3, and Allen got into the game and made a fine first touch. Number 15, Maggie Allen. Wylie down 3. Here's Morgan Morris back into the game and serving right to left in play. Decatur going with a spike, but that is out by who was that here? But Wylie gets the point. Number 2, Hartman, a freshman, but it's out. Coda Hartman, outside hitter. Wylie, though, pulls to within 2 points when they got that point. Another serve by Morris. Here's Hartman. This time into an attempted block of Wylie. It is down for a Decatur point. Attempting to block it was number 2, Avery Wimberly. But it's back to a 3-point game. So back and forth we go here. Wylie, though, hanging around. But we're getting now down to crunch time of the opening set. Here's Wylie receiving serve. And Sanders taking a deep third touch, going deep. But that is out. It was Wylie was off on the serve receive, and Wylie's libero, Pearson Sanders, had to take the third touch and went with a long, deep touch, but it's out. Point Decatur. Wylie down 4, and there's an ace. A Decatur ace hurts right there. Wylie now down 5 here in game 1. The ace was by Lamarand, and this time the serve goes out. Wait, they're saying in. They're saying in on that? They're saying ace? But the flag official said, that's interesting there. But the head official, the podium official, always has the last say, and he said that serve was in. So another ace, 21-15. Wylie does need it right here. This is Morgan Morris' first touch, a good one, and a set from Hayes, and a spike by Dobie. And they did get that one, a kill from number 5, Lily Kate Dobie. That kill going to get another donation to the Bulldogs Live Online Scholarship Fund. Kill donation from Portland Family Dentistry. Wylie serves it. Here's a kill attempt. That was Hartman. Wylie got a piece of it. Blocked back onto Decatur's side. Volleyball still live. Now Lowry takes a spike, but there's Hayes to dig it out for Wylie. Now Maggie Allen. He got blocked, but still alive. And Wylie takes a spike with Wimberly there. Now it's Decatur's, but Wylie digs out and tips it. But then it does fall for a point Decatur. It was a long rally, but Wylie falls there. And it's 22-16, and Wylie going to take timeout here. Shay Cox wants to call the second of her 2 timeouts. Let's go ahead and take it with him here as we're going to 25 and Wylie down 22-16. You're listening to Wylie Volleyball, powered by Taylor Electric Co-op on 1280 AM.
Dr. Pepper presents recording artists Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. When you're growing up, the world tells you to be just like everyone else. But how boring would that be? When I started writing music, I found the best songs I ever wrote were when I was being completely honest. That's why Ryan and I decided to stay independent. We turned down major label deals because we wanted every single thing that had our name on it to be authentically us. The world needs more one-of-a-kind people. Dr. Pepper, always one of a kind.
You're listening to Wylie Lady Bulldog Volleyball, powered by Taylor Electric Co-op on 1280 AM KSLI.
This was a 2-point game at 17-15, but Decatur is currently on a 5-1 run. Make that 2-point lead now up to 6. So Wylie needs it. Here's the serve by Decatur. Wylie's Maggie Allen first touch. A set from Riley Hayes. That was Wimberly with a tip shot, but Decatur's team is there. They'll try a tip of their own. Pearson Sanders dove at it, touched it up, and Wylie keeps it alive. Third touch was Allen. Now it's back on. There's a block, and it's just out. Burden blocks Kostelecki, but it falls out. Points Decatur. They're at 23. This is Sanders' first touch. Wylie is off here. They do keep it alive. It's over on Decatur's side. They're setting up for Finn Zant. Spike is dug out. There's a dig by Sanders. Now it's going to be a kill attempt here. Wimberly, but it is out. And maybe only 1 point to go here in the opening set. Thank you again, Edible Arrangements. Edible Arrangements at 4102 Buffalo Gap Road, sponsoring Game 1. This is a Dr. Pepper game point. Dr. Pepper sponsoring all our game points. And Decatur just got an ace on the game point by Helton. And so they're going to take the opening set. 25-16 is the final. They close Game 1 on an 8-1 run, because I said it was down to a 2-point game, but then Decatur scores 8 of the last 9 to take the opening set 25-16. The teams will switch sides with the net. We'll get ready for game number 2. Wylie will try to bounce back here in the second set against the Decatur Lady Eagles. You're listening to Wylie Volleyball. We're powered by Taylor Electric Co-op. It's on 1280 AM.
The Wylie All Sports Booster Club is a proud supporter of Bulldogs Live Online and their broadcasts of Wylie Sports and exists to support all Wylie sports.
Reason number 3 why you should become a member of the Wylie Booster Club. Did you know the Booster Club hosts the annual All Sports Banquet for Wylie athletes? This is a highlight every year, and this type of support is impossible without Wylie fans like you.
Be a part of this by joining the Wylie All Sports Booster Club today. For more info, check our website, AbileneWylieBulldogs.com.
If this is your idea of going to the dentist, it's time for you to make a change. At Borland Family Dentistry, we'll make your smile beautiful and healthy with a simple checkup, or by using one of the most advanced cosmetic procedures. Let's make your smile something to smile about. Borland Family Dentistry. 2 great dentists, 1 awesome team. Borland Family Dentistry. You'll love your smile again. Now, same-day appointments. 695-3300.
Is it sprained? Is it strained? Is it fractured? Should I use ice or should I use heat? Wow, do we need a surgeon? Abilene Bone and Joint and Action Sports Medicine has your answer to your questions. Saturday mornings beginning August 8th through football season, come for free sports evaluations from 9 until 11 a.m. There's an x-ray and open MRI on site which will speed your diagnosis. Action helps you get back in the action. 1633 Cottonwood. Call them at 676-5633. Action. Excellence in sports medicine and physical therapy.
First Financial opened for business in 1890, so this marks our 125th year serving the people of Texas. Through that time in an ever-changing financial landscape, we've continued to thrive. How? Our customers. We wouldn't be here without you. So thank you for coming to us to help grow your business. Buy a house, save for college, plan for retirement. Thanks to you, after 125 years, we're just getting started. First Financial. You first. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
You're listening to Wylie Lady Bulldog Volleyball, powered by Taylor Electric Co-op. Now, back to the court with Matt McGraw on 1280 AM KSLI.
And here's the first point. We're starting the second set, or the opening serve. Wylie just received it, but this is live action. Put it on Decatur's side. Decatur spikes it up. Wylie digs it out. Now spiked by Landman. Now we're catching up with the ball. And now Vincent. That's for Decatur, and she does score the first point of game 2. So the second set is underway. Trinity Vincent, sophomore outside hitter for Decatur. Decatur did take the first game, if you're just joining us. Game 1 is in the books. It was 25-16 on the final. Here's Wylie struggling a bit with the serve because it just trickled over the net somehow, but Wylie kept it alive. And then it goes up to Decatur's side, and they're going to set up their big girl, big player, 6'3", Satasha Kostalecki. 2-0. 2-0 here in the second set. So Decatur does lead the match 1-0. It's the first of 3 sets tonight. Game 2 sponsored by Abilene Battery and Golf Cars, a new sponsor of ours, bringing us this second set. Abilene Battery and Golf Cars, batteries for your car or truck. But batteries also for a tractor or riding lawnmower. They got motorcycle batteries, ATV, golf car batteries, or batteries for an electric wheelchair. They're located on Industrial, 2434 Industrial Boulevard for Abilene Battery and Golf Cars. A little bit of a delay here. I think there was a player that maybe was cut. It was a Wylie player. Maybe an open cut, but been fixed, and we're ready for volleyball. Just 2 points into the second set. Here's Christian first touch for Wylie. Lexi Miller setting up Madison Burden to spike it, but there was a dig on the back line. And then Trinity Vincent comes back for Decatur. She and Kostalecki have been getting a lot of kills here. Wylie down 3-0. That time the serve is into the net, though. Into the net. So Wylie gets on the board with a service error. It's a 3-1 game, very early in game number 2. Wylie trying to get a little momentum, see if they can get a lead. Here's Madison Burden, left to right service with the team switching sides. And Decatur trying to spike there from Vince Zant, but that one goes into the net. So Wylie will take that. Point Wylie. Here comes another serve here. Karras, no it's not, who is serving this? This is Burden, yes. Burden, a left to right serve again. She'll serve up Wylie's first ace of the match. Wylie did not get an ace in game 1, but gets a good ace here from Madison Burden, who looking at a little bandage on her finger, but that ace going to get a donation to the Bulldogs Live Online Scholarship Fund, our company's scholarship fund. Every ace gets a donation from Lawrence Hall, our friends at Lawrence Hall, the Chevy and GMC dealer. Decatur can only volley this. It was another good serve by Madison Burden, and now there was Landman taking a two-hand tip. Decatur does dig it out, keeps it alive. Wylie has the volleyball, though, setting up for Karras Christian. She'll put it over. Decatur has it. They're going to Vince Zant. And that's a spike and kill for number 1, Trinity Vince Zant. So Decatur edges back in front in game 2 by a point. Decatur 4, Wylie 3. Game 1 was eventually claimed by Decatur. They won it 25-16. Here's Wylie receiving serve. Miller going to set up Lily Kate Doby, but the set was not online, and then Doby spiked it into the net. So a point for Decatur. Wylie down 2. Doing the serving here is Lowry for Decatur. Wylie got it to Landman. It was a good tip shot. Decatur scrambles. Their third touch is keeping it alive. Wylie has it again. And Miller gets it to Karras Christian. She'll spike it, but Decatur does dig it out. Now Vince Zant. And again, Trinity Vince Zant pays it off for a point for Decatur. I knew this one was going to be another tough match. All of Wylie's opponents here in non-district have been very difficult. As they prepare for district play, there is an ace. Decatur just served up an ace. It was Miller. I think I said Lowry was doing the serving. Decatur's numbers are a bit hard to read. They're kind of black on black. Decatur's out here wearing black unis, and their numbers are black, trimmed in blue. Wylie wearing their gray uniforms with purple letters and numbers on the gray jerseys. Wylie got it to Landman. Her tip, though, is dug out. Now a spike, Kostalecki, and it's down. A Decatur point. Wylie is coming in off of a win in their last game, which was a week ago. Last Friday, Wylie swept Brownwood, defeated Brownwood back in Abilene in straight sets, and did not have a game on Tuesday, so this is the first game since then. Ginger Landman just got blocked by Kostalecki, Natasha Kostalecki, and it blocked for a point. And Wylie going to call a timeout. Shay Cox asking for time. We'll take a quick one as Wylie down 9-3. Decatur is on a 6-0 run after this one was tied early at 3. You're listening to Wylie Volleyball. It's a 9-3 game here in game 2. We'll be back with more action on BulldogsLiveOnline.com.
Hi, this is Trace Michaels, and I can tell you from experience that my child loved going to the dentist. What? My child loved going to the dentist, and the reason why is because he goes to Abilene Pediatric Dental Associates. They are the most trained and equipped people to provide dental care to all children. Abilene Pediatric Dental Associates is the home of Abilene's only board-certified pediatric dentist. If your child doesn't like to go to the dentist, give them a try. Abilene Pediatric Dental Associates. To get on board, call 325-437-5284.
Now, back to Wylie Lady Bulldog Volleyball. Powered by Taylor Electric Co-op on 1280 AM KSLI.
And Decatur serves right now to Wylie out of the timeout. Karras Christian first touch, and eventually here's Spike Landman, Ginger Landman, but there was a dig by Wallace. Decatur's libero. She's been all over the place really defensively, and eventually it's Kostalecki again. A senior middle blocker, as I said, 6'3". So Tasha Kostalecki. Decatur's going to go far. In my opinion, there's an ace by Decatur in 4A. They're going to make a deep run into the playoffs, no doubt, with this team. This team currently ranked number 3 in the state in 4A. It's 11-3. Decatur just got an ace after that kill by Kostelecki. Now Wylie, they're off again. It was Sanders just volleying it over. Now Kostelecki. But there's Sanders to dig out that kill attempt. And here's, miscommunication between Sanders, the libero, and Lily Kate Doby on who was going to take the third touch. And eventually no one does. Decatur another point. They're on 9 in a row. 9 straight points for Decatur after it was tied at 3. So Wylie down 12-3. And a spike by Doby, but into the net. Point Decatur. And Wylie now down 10. 10 straight points here for Decatur. Decatur 13 and Wylie 3 here in the second set. See if the Lady Bulldogs can get back in it. They fell down early in the first set and made a rally. Here is Landman, a tip shot. Decatur digs it out on the back row with Helton. Now Kostelecki. And it's a kill. Point Decatur, 14-3 here in Game 2. Our Game 2 sponsor again is our new sponsor, Abilene Battery and Golf Cars at 2434 Industrial, sponsoring this second set. And now Decatur going to serve again here. This is Sanders' first touch. Now a set from Miller. There's a tip shot. Landman. That tip, though, she was aiming for the sideline. And it's going to fall out, though. It's out. And another point, Decatur. They're on a 12-0 run. 12 straight. And the lead is 12. Sanders' first touch. And it's kind of mishit, and Wylie does get it to Christian. She'll put it over the net. And here's Decatur from the back row. Helton put it over on Wylie's side. They're going to set up for Karis Christian. And there's a good tip, but Decatur even gets to that. Wylie has it again, though. Miller setting up Christian. A spike. It's blocked. And blocked for a point, Decatur. Satasha Kostelecki blocked it. 16-3 is the score in Game 2. A big deficit here for Wylie Bulldogs volleyball. First touch here was Christian. Now set Miller back to Christian on a tip shot, and he gets it to fall. It was a deep tip shot, but it was a little two-man game there. Christian on the first touch, Miller the second touch on the set back to Christian, and Wylie does put an end. It was a 13-0 run, getting a point. 16-4, Wylie down. Ginger Landman, left to right service, is in play. Here they're going to Vincent, block Wylie. And back on the Wylie side, though. Here's Christian down the line, and it's out, though. Down the line, but out. Decatur getting a point. And again, they have a big lead here in the second set. Decatur 17, Wylie 4. And Decatur already a game under their belt. Decatur won the opening set. They lead the match 1-0. Here's Maggie Allen into the game, taking a spike. So there is some defense by Decatur. Now they're going to Hartman. Wylie has that one dug out. Now it goes to Christian. And Wylie's on the board with a kill, a Karis Christian kill. The Wylie fans that are in attendance cheering on the Lady Dogs and cheering on that kill by Karis Christian. That kill going to get a donation to the scholarship fund by Portland Family Dentistry. Here is Decatur getting a spike by, that was Lowry, but Wylie had the D on it. Now it's back on Decatur's side. They're going to Costa. Wow. Not Costa Wow, but Kostelecki. No one was digging out that bomb. An unbelievable kill right there. She certainly murdered the volleyball. And Wylie down 13 in the second set. And there's an ace for Decatur. And it's now 19-5 here in the Abilene Battery and Golf Cars second set. Decatur won the first set tonight. Kostelecki serving and serving up another ace. Nothing she can't do. A senior now, Satasha Kostelecki. That's 2 straight aces. And it's a 20-5 score. Wylie down 20-5 in the second set on the road here in Decatur. This time the serve going out. And a point for Wylie on the service error. So it's now a 20-6 score. Wylie down 14 in the second set. Wylie's libero. She's wearing a white jersey with the rest of her teammates in gray. Libero Sanders serves it. Pearson Sanders puts it in play. Good serve. Wylie gets it back on a Decatur volley. Now it's back on Decatur's side. They're going with a spike from Hartman. And that spike is in for a kill. 21-6 is the score. Wylie in district going to face some extremely tough teams. Aledo volleyball ranked number 9 in the state in 5A. Wichita Falls Ryder volleyball ranked number 10. So 2 teams in the top 10 in the state rankings in Wylie's district. There's a spike and kill for Decatur's Lowry. The other district members are the Cooper Lady Cougars. They've got a good volleyball team as well. It's going to be tough to beat them. And then the last team, it's just a 5-team district, Wichita Falls High, kind of called Old High, Wichita Falls, in addition to Wichita Falls Ryder. So just 5 teams, only one going to miss the playoffs, but there's a attempted kill by Decatur that goes out. And I know Wylie wants to make the postseason, and they hopefully will do that. But if you go in as 4th, it's cool to get to qualify for the postseason, but you even kind of want to stay away from 4th place because it means your first round matchup is versus a district champion. It's just not a good draw, obviously. That's why they reward the district champion. So third is the best, obviously, or even more. Wylie can put it together here when district play starts. But there's going to be some tough sledding here this season. I do know if Decatur scores another point that still one of Wylie's best players is still not playing. But she still hopes to play. And, of course, we're talking about she's now a junior. Number 9, Keaton Davis. Davis is still out. So that has certainly hurt Wylie's attack. We haven't been following this second set too closely. It's 23-8 right now. So we're about to finish out the second set. Only 2 points to go. Wylie will try to shake it up and get ready for the third set. Maybe they can build a little momentum here. Decatur just got called for the double touch violation as they were starting their attack. So Wylie got another point. Whatever points they could get here, they could maybe carry over to the third set positively. 23-9. Wylie down in the second set. Another serve by Lily New. Decatur tried a tip shot there from Lowry. Wylie does have it. Now they're setting up Karis Christian. She'll hit a spike with the libero for Decatur. Wallace dug it out. Back on Wylie's side. Here's the third touch by Sanders. And Decatur scrambles. Here comes their third touch. It's just a volley, but it does put it on Wylie's side. They're setting up for Burden. One-hand tip dug out. Now back on Wylie's side. Miller trying to set up somebody. It's going to be Christian on a spike. But again, Wallace gets it out. Now Wylie scrambles. And they're not going to get it as Decatur got a tip shot to fall. Point Decatur, 24-9. Decatur leads, which means this is a game point or a set point. A point for game 2. It's a Dr. Pepper game point, but not for Wylie. Here's a set by Lexi Miller, a one-hand tip by Karis Christian. So there's a dig by Lamarand of Decatur. And then they get it to Ben Zant, and she'll get a kill, and that's the end of the second set. So that's going to do it for the Abilene Battery and Golf Cars game number 2, the final. Decatur 25, Wylie 9. So they take it in dominant fashion there, 25-9. So Wylie will have to make some adjustments and try to do what they can here against a tough team as there's still at least one set to go. We're heading to the third set here. Wylie, though, is now down 2-0. So backs are against the wall. They must take game 3 to stay alive. You're listening to Wylie Volleyball. We are presented by Dr. Pepper, and it's on 1280 KSLI.
Bobcat of Abilene, the power behind your work. Over 30 years in sales, rental, parts, and service. If you have a job to do, we have the right tool rental. If you have questions, we have your solution. Visit Bobcat of Abilene today at 2257 South Treadaway. Active military, law enforcement, and first responders receive 10% off all equipment rentals. Bobcat of Abilene. Over 30 years in sales, rental, parts, and service. Bobcat of Abilene, the power behind your work.
At AIM Bank, we know your time matters. That's why we offer hometown service paired with big bank convenience. I'm Gary Galbraith, Market President for Abilene. At AIM Bank, you'll get quick loan decisions and convenient tools like our mobile banking app. When you open an account with us, you'll get free access to time-saving solutions, including mobile check deposit and over 600 ATMs right here in Texas. AIM Bank, hometown service, big bank convenience. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Hey, Wylie Bulldog fans, if you want to keep up with school news, community news, sports news, or art news, check out Wylie Growl Magazine. Wylie Growl is the official magazine of the Wylie Independent School District, a full-color magazine highlighting all of the great accomplishments of Wylie students, and it keeps you up to date on what's happening in the district and in the community and features Wylie residents of all ages. For information on how to pick up your copy of Wylie Growl Magazine, go to WylieGrowl.com. It's great to be a Wylie Bulldog.
Betty Rose's Little Brisket has gotten bigger. 2 new locations for full-service dining, daily lunch specials, and a happy hour that begins daily at 4 p.m. with additional appetizers. Plus live music twice a week on the Triple B porch at each location. The newest location, 3934 Cat Claw Drive, even has a full bar. And the best food made from scratch is at Betty Rose's. Betty Rose's, 2588 East Lake Road, and now 3934 Cat Claw Drive.
Since 1890, the folks you know and trust at Haskell National Bank have proudly provided the latest in banking convenience. At Haskell National, we make it a point to get to know you and provide you with the personalized service you deserve. Stop by and visit Haskell National Bank, Buffalo Gap Road at South 32nd in Abilene, or 601 North 1st in Haskell, celebrating 125 years of continuous service.
Thank you.
Member FDIC.
Now, back to Wylie Lady Bulldog Volleyball. Powered by Taylor Electric Co-op on 1280 AM KSLI.
And it's almost time for game number 3. We're to the third set now, but Wylie again now down 2-0. They're back on the right side of the net, so their attack here will go right to left. They'll be hitting and serving their balls right to left. Here is the serve by Wylie, right to left. We're underway in the third set. There's Lowry for Decatur, eventually taking the spike and getting a kill. They have 3, maybe even 4 the hitters. There's an abundance of great hitters for Decatur. Certainly the best is Kostelecki, but let's not forget Ben Zant and also Lowry there and Hartman. All of those really good hitters. First point goes to Decatur. They serve to Wylie. Wylie tries a tip, and it's over the net. Now Decatur gets to it. Now they're going to spike. That's Lamarand. She's just a freshman outside hitter. We've called her name a couple times. Just another hitter for Decatur. Decatur going to be a tough out for somebody in the Class 4A playoffs, the UIL Class 4A playoffs when they do get going. Here's Wylie, big spike from Karis Christian, but it is dug out. Now it comes back with a kill attempt from Trinity Benzant, and it falls for another kill. Decatur just finding a lot of space in the Wylie defense. But there's only so much Wylie can do. They're trying to get blocks at the net. There's a bunch of good hitters, but it is 3-0 in the third. Not the start Wylie was hoping for it in the third set. Here's Karis Christian spiking it into a double block on Decatur's side. They're going with Lamarand. Wylie has some D there, and Miller going to set up for Maggie Allen. 2-hand tip. Decatur, though, is there going to Vincent, and that one is out, though. Spike is out there, and Wylie gets a point. They're on the board in game number 3. Our third set is sponsored today by Lawrence Hall. Lawrence Hall offers the best vehicles from Chevy, GMC, Volkswagen, Lincoln, and Mazda, and the best customer service at Lawrence Hall. Now, Decatur tried to spike their Kostelecki, but No one's perfect. That time she spiked it into the net, and Wylie gets a point. So it was 3-0, but now Wylie's on the board with 2, 3-2 here. They're setting up for that Lamarand. That kill attempt is also out, though, and a point Wylie. So 3-all. Wylie answers being down 3-0 with 3 straight here in game 3. Decatur has to hit back to Wylie and 1, and Wylie cleans up the loose change there. It's Karis Christian. That's one where Decatur not wanting to hit the serve back to Wylie in 1 hit. It's just that it was a good serve by Madison Burden, and the Decatur player who touched it, the volleyball just carried over to Wylie's side, just hanging over the net, and Karis Christian spiked it down, cleaning up that loose change. Wylie up. There's a tip, though, by Kostelecki, and that one is down for a point Decatur. So it's all tied again at 4 apiece in game number 3. Decatur has won the first 2 games tonight. And it's the first of 3 sets. So Wylie down with their backs to the wall, down 0-2. Here is Wylie receiving serve. Eventually taking the touches. Lily New, a third touch over the net. It's just Decatur struggled a bit. They could only volley. Now Wylie has it. Oh, Wylie is off. And eventually it's going to fall for a point Decatur. That's rare and just kind of unfortunate when Decatur has so many good hitters to let them score when they just kind of volley one over, an underhand volley. Wylie down 1, though. Here comes a set for that was Dobie, actually, but it goes into the net. Number 5, Lily Kate Dobie, but points Decatur. Wylie down a deuce here. They can just hang in it, try to hang in it down the stretch of this third set. But a Decatur ace. Number 7, Hines. Heidi Hines. First time we called her name, but that was an ace for Hines. And this time Sanders the first touch and a set from Miller. And there's a spike Dobie, and that one is out, though. Just a bit too long. Goes past the baseline of the volleyball court. Point Decatur. So we weren't tied at 4, but now they're on a run. It's 8-4. Here's Miller setting up. That is third touch, a spike by Maggie Allen. A good one. Decatur, though, scrambling. They do put it over. Wylie has it on the right. Lexi Miller a set. Actually putting it over the net on the second touch. But Decatur not tricked. And now it's back on Wylie's side. And here is, that's Karis Christian. Big spike. But Decatur's Wallace dug it out to Libero. Back on Wylie's side. Still a live ball. Now Dobie. And Decatur still getting to it. And now it's a flop. And it falls in for Decatur. Looks like Kostelecki. She's made her presence felt at the net, and it's a big presence to feel at the net. A 6'3" player for Decatur. That time, another serve by Hines, but this time it's out. So she had an ace, and then there was a couple of good serves that were tying up Wylie, but that's out, and Wylie gets the point. It's 9-5. Wylie down 9-5 in game 3, so wanting to put together a run. It's Riley Hayes serving. Here comes a set for Hartman, and Hartman gets the spike and kill. A freshman outside hitter, Coda Hartman. It's a 10-5 score. Wylie down 10-5 here in game 3. Our Lawrence Hall third set. This is Landman, first touch for Wylie, and a set from Riley Hayes. Wylie is a bit off, but Libero Pearson Sanders puts it over. Now there's a spike by number 8, who's just in the game, Madison Lowry. Not Harper Lowry, who's been playing mostly, but that one is out, though. Kill attempt by Decatur's Madison Lowry is out, and point Wylie. And off the bench, and going to take the serve for Wylie, Morgan Morris. Morris right to left service in play. There's a kill attempt for Lamarand, and it is down. Gentry Lamarand. It's back to a 5-point deficit for Wylie here in the third set. One they have to keep it alive, as Decatur's taken the first 2 sets tonight. 11-6, Wylie down. Struggling a bit with the serve receive. Third touch is going to keep it alive. Gobi volleys it over. Now they're setting up for, that was Hartman, and she'll go down the line with a spike and score it for a kill. It's a 12-6 game. You're in the third set. Wylie down 12-6. Decatur going to serve. First touch is Wimberly. Riley Hayes going to set back to Wimberly. Her spike is down. Nicely done there. The assist, Riley Hayes. Spike and kill, Avery Wimberly. Another kill that gets a donation to the Bulldogs Live Online Scholarship Fund. Every kill gets a donation from Borland Family Dentistry. And a block. And it's down for a point, Wylie. A block. That was Wimberly again. And a block will get a donation. Our block sponsor, when Wylie gets a block for a point, a donation from Abilene Pediatric Dental Associates. Here's going to be a kill attempt. Lowry. And it is down, though, for a point, Decatur. So Wylie had pulled to within 12-8. It's a 13-8 game right now. You're in game 3. Wylie down 13-8 and down in the match 2-0. A serve by Decatur, though. Helton goes right into the net, so Wylie will take that, a 3-point. 13-9. Yeah, maybe just make a little push, get a little pressure on Decatur, make them play when their lead is only 1 or 2 points, or even maybe a tie. Right now it's a 13-9 game. Wylie going to serve. Lexi Miller, a right to left service in play. Here is Lowry, a spike down the line. It's in, though. That was Harper Lowry. They have both of them out right now. Madison Lowry and Harper Lowry, and it says they're both juniors. So you probably got to be thinking twins here. They're both juniors. Here is Sanders, first touch. Lexi Miller a set for, that was Wimberly on a spike, but there's some defense by Decatur. Now Pinzette. And it's going to be down. Trying to dive at it with both Morgan Morris and Pearson Sanders. But it is going to be down for a point, Decatur. Wylie back down, starting to slip away again. It's a 15-9 game. And there's an ace for Decatur. Wallace, the libero, Alyssa Wallace, with an ace, and it's now 16-9. Wylie needing it here. We're in the third set, but that's another ace. Back-to-back aces, and Wylie wants a timeout here, so let's take it with them. Timeout on the floor. You're listening to Wylie Volleyball. We are presented by Dr. Pepper, and we're live on 1280 KSLI.
Since 1890, the folks you know and trust at Haskell National Bank have proudly provided the latest in banking convenience. At Haskell National, we make it a point to get to know you and provide you with the personalized service you deserve. Stop by and visit Haskell National Bank, Buffalo Gap Road at South 32nd in Abilene, or 601 North 1st in Haskell, celebrating 125 years of continuous service.
Thank you.
Member FDIC.
When it comes to finding the right vehicle for you, there's no better place than right here at Lawrence Hall in Abilene.
For over 26 years, Lawrence Hall in Abilene has been the place to find the best from Chevy, Buick, and GMC.
And that's still true today. Great vehicles and great service. We're your West Texas source for all your vehicle needs.
So the next time you need a new car, truck, or SUV, come see us here at Lawrence Hall in Abilene today.
Voted Abilene's best new car dealer for over 20 years by you, our customer.
Now, back to Wylie Lady Bulldog Volleyball. Powered by Taylor Electric Co-op on 1280 AM KSLI.
And Wylie receiving serve, and there's a kill attempt right now from Maggie Allen, but that spike is going to be out. We come out of that timeout, and Decatur was serving. It was 17-9, but another point Decatur. It's 18-9. Here's Morgan Morris, first touch, and a set from Lexi Miller, a spike from Maggie Allen, but dug out by Wallace, the libero. Now Vincent down the line. That's another point for Decatur. A kill. 19-9 here in the Lawrence Hall third set. Again, thank you to the Chevrolet and GMC dealer right here in Abilene. The best place to get your Chevy, Lawrence Hall, sponsoring the third set. We're running out of time here, and it looks like it could be a short match this afternoon. Here's Wylie getting it though to Burden. Big spike, but Decatur does dig it out. Now Wylie going to Wimberly, and it's into the net. Point Decatur. It's 20-9. Decatur going to serve again. Left to right service. Mackie Allen first touch set from Miller. Spike. That was Wimberly. Dug out by Helton. Helton on a dig. Now Vinzant, but Wylie's going to dig that. And then the tip by Burden goes right into the net for a point Decatur. 21-9 in the third set. On the road in Decatur, it's been tough. Wylie has to hit the serve back in one. Now Decatur has it. They weren't able to clean it up totally. Now a Vinzant spike. The Wylie digs it. Now Wimberly spiking. It's out. Point Decatur. 22-9. This was 13-9. Decatur's got on several runs in each of the sets to pull away. This is a 9-0 run. Here is Burden, spike into the net. Point Decatur, 23-9. Here in the third set. They have scored the last 10 straight. Stick with us, fans. When this one's over, we'll take a break and come back with the player of the game. Looks like this match is going to come to an end. Decatur, though, serving that one too long. It's out. Wylie gets a point to make it 23-10. Wylie going to serve here. Decatur 2 points away from winning game 3 and winning this match in straight sets. They're going to spike it with Lowry, but Wylie Pearson Sanders has some defense. Now tip shot from Karis Christian. It's going to fall for a point. Point Wylie there. 23-11. After Wylie gets that point here in the third set. We said it's going to be a short broadcast this afternoon. This is Kostelecki, and that's down. Down for a point Decatur. 24-11 the score, which means Decatur now has a match point. This is a Dr. Pepper match point. Dr. Pepper, our presenting sponsor. And Wylie going to need to score it here. Here's Pearson Sanders, and it's heading over the net in one, and that was Kostelecki cleaning up loose change. 6'3" right there, cleaning that up as the first touch carried the volleyball over to Decatur's side, and she just jumped up and slammed it down in one. And the final score of the third set was 25-11. 25-11, Wylie falls. So Wylie somewhat competitive in the opening set tonight, game 1. Again, this is a great Decatur team. A lot of height, a lot of great hitters, and just a strong tradition of good volleyball here in Decatur. They've had a state championship in recent years. I think 2013 and 2014 state champs. And so Wylie going to fall here in straight sets. 25-16. That was the closest. That game number 1, 25-16. Wylie lost it. There's some music going on because JV getting out here about ready to, or at least warming up. 25-16, then 25-9, and that last one, 25-11. It was a tough one. Tough one on the road here against Decatur. Wylie drops it, so Wylie is now 15-13. They had come in off a win, but now going to fall their overall record. All these are non-district or pre-district, but 15-13 now for the Wylie Lady Bulldogs. Let's go ahead and send it back to the studio to take a break. We'll gather our thoughts, come back with our player of the game. We will hand out our player of the game award. Always do that, win or lose, so stick around for that one as we'll get into a little bit of our post-game show and also talk about district. Yes, district play is finally, you can say, just around the corner. Now, it's not the next game up, but it is 1 week from today, next Friday, September 21. So a week from today, district play starts. We'll talk just a little bit about that in the post-game show. And as I said, the player of the game. So if you want to know who is today's player of the game, stick around. We'll give you that right after this break when we get into the post-game show. It's up next when WYLIE Volleyball, presented by Dr. Pepper, continues right after this.
Hi, I'm Darren Black, owner of Black Plumbing. For 24 years, Black Plumbing has been serving our neighbors, and we are proud to be a part of your community. In Abilene, call us at 325-675-8391. If you've ever wondered what services we provide, go to blackplumbing.com.
The pros who know are ready to go. Call on Black Plumbing. Help is on the way.
Maverick Saw Cutting and Core Gelling is a proud sponsor of WYLIE Athletic. Maverick Saw Cutting and Core Gelling will save you time and money with the latest technology, including concrete cutting, live wire and rebar detection, structural analysis in real time, precision wall cutting, and core gelling from standard concrete to highly abrasive concrete. Maverick Saw Cutting and Core Gelling, 325-788-7777, or go to mavericksawcutting.com. Go Bulldogs! You'll feel the difference when you have your AC unit serviced by ACS Heating and Air. ACS Heating and Air is family owned and operated. ACS provides service, preventative maintenance, and system replacement for commercial and residential. ACS Heating and Air also provides free estimates. ACS Heating and Air hope very much to earn your business, but their mission? To earn your trust. And don't forget to ask about the Comfort Care Program. Call 325-690-0998.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet John. John is a middle-class guy. Hello. John likes his sports talk. John likes his news talk. John likes rock and roll. That's right. John reads the sports section and the business section. John likes the game of billiards. John likes 8-ball and 9-ball and those fancy trick shots. John has plenty of room at his house for a pool table and maybe a game table. And maybe some game room chairs. And maybe a, dare I say it, yes, maybe even a bar. And right over there, John could put shuffleboard or air hockey or foosball. John will decide when he goes to Abilene Billiard Connection. Then John's wife will come in and decide what color and style. As long as John gets his billiard table, he doesn't give a rat's patootie. Really, a man's home is his castle, and in John's castle, there will be a game room. Abilene Billiard Connection is at 2950 North 1st, so John and Mrs. John can completely outfit their castle's game room at really good prices from a local concern. Now that John is getting his game room, here's what John has to say. Hoo-ah! That's Abilene Billiard Connection at 2950 North 1st.
WYLIE School District has remained an athletic and academic powerhouse by dedicating itself to hard work, determination, and creativity. In much the same way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union has remained a reliable source of great service and products since we were founded in 1950. Our 5-star rated mobile apps let you conduct banking at your convenience whenever and wherever you choose. So if you live or work in Taylor County, you're one of us. Join ATFCU and experience the team spirit that's kept us going for 65 years. But more importantly, for this game, go Dogs!
You're listening to WYLIE Lady Bulldog Volleyball, powered by Taylor Electric Co-op on 1280 AM KSLI.
And welcome back, everyone. Again, some pretty loud music going on right now in the gym as the JV squad's about to do battle, WYLIE and Decatur JV Volleyball. As on Friday, you're usually going to see that. On Friday, the varsity will be the first game, as is normally the case, and that was the case for this one, this Friday, as the varsity started at 5, and here just about an hour and a few minutes after the game started, the game is over. Decatur wins it, and wins it pretty impressively. I know it could, some would say maybe even a bit ugly for WYLIE, an ugly loss here, but this is just a very, very talented Decatur team this year. They always are, but this one, this version seems like some of their state championship teams of the past. At least that's the way it seemed to me. But no excuses again. WYLIE, I don't know, WYLIE head coach Shay Cox not going to make any excuses as far as, she's putting her players under fire in a sense. To think about some of the teams that WYLIE has played in this non-district slate and some of the great hitters that WYLIE has been trying to dig out. They have been seeing spikes and volleyballs just flying at them. And I like that, though. I know the losses have been tough, but there are some great volleyball teams in WYLIE's district. Aledo and Wichita Falls Rider and the Cooper Lady Cougars from right in our own town, Abilene Cooper. They've all got great hitters. They are all going to put pressure on you offensively at the net. And so, again, maybe Wylie coming up short tonight, but they faced a lot of tough competition here this afternoon. You hope it'll make you better. I mean, it was tough. It certainly was tough as the set scores, some of them were not very close at all. As a 9-point defeat was the closest. That came in the opening set. Wylie lost 25-16. Then in the second set, it was 25-9. I mean, that's always tough when you can't get to 10. And then the third set was pretty much the same. It was 25-11. So 25-9 and 25-11. I think they had at least 3 players that were taller than the tallest Wylie player. But there's no way that Wylie's going to get taller is what I'm saying this season. And I'm pretty sure Aledo has some good height and Wichita Falls Rider. So this is just Wylie going to have to really do some battle, and they're going to hope they can get one of their better players back. Because district play, district starts a week from today. Now, Wylie, their next game will be next Tuesday. They'll come home. They'll come to Abilene and play an old familiar foe, Big Spring. Big Spring coming to town. So that'll be the last non-district game, the final tune-up, if you will, next Tuesday, September the 18th at Bulldog Gym in Abilene. And then a week from today, I mean, it's just a tough draw. To know that Aledo is your first game, and also it's not in Abilene. That is your draw to start district is Aledo at Aledo a week from today. And there's only going to be 8. It's another of those small districts, even though Wylie made the jump to 5A. They kind of got messed with, in my opinion, by the UIL with another kind of tiny district. You just don't see that at the 5A, 6A levels, but that just means they only got 8. Just 8 district games. Better make each and every one of them count. And it starts with one tough one a week from today at Aledo. So that is kind of, the eye is on that one, but they're going to try to shake this one off and beat Big Spring next Tuesday and carry in that momentum against a Big Spring team that they hope they can take care of business with next Tuesday. So we encourage you to come out to Bulldog Gym for that game, 6 o'clock, give or take 6 o'clock on the first serve next Tuesday. But if you can't, we do have the home games broadcast for you as well. It's 1280 a.m. That's your radio home in Abilene. And then, of course, you can listen everywhere at BulldogsLiveOnline.com. And there's an app. There is an app coming down the pipe that will be free to download. It's just not quite approved yet by Apple, but you're going to be able to download an app, our very own Bulldogs Live Online app, to make listening on your phone or tablet just a couple taps to listen to Wylie Sports Live on your phone. So hopefully that'll get approved. It's just we're just kind of waiting right now. I think it's already kind of been designed and eventually going to be available at the App Store. Before we sign off, though, player of the game. Yeah, it's hard to find someone that's really done a great job in this one, because it was just a tough one this afternoon, losing in straight sets. But I got you a player of the game. It was number 4, Karis Christian. Karis Christian, the junior outside hitter. She is tonight's player of the game. And that's brought to us by Abilene Window and Door. Abilene Window and Door is the largest window and door showroom in West Texas. Abilene Window and Door, well, they're located at 4322 Sales Boulevard in Abilene, or check them out online. It's AbileneGlass.com online for Abilene Window and Door. Karis Christian, our player of the game. Well, that is going to do it. We said it was a short broadcast. It took a long time to drive out here to Decatur, but didn't take very long at all to get this one into the books. Thought Wylie was trying to build some momentum right off the bus. They played pretty well against this is a tough Decatur team, a bunch of great hitters, and that 6'3" girl was something else. Wylie kind of hung with them in the first set, but had no answers in game 2 or game 3. Before we sign off, we do thank our producer, the producer tonight, back at the KSLI studio. It was Nathan Wheaton producing this broadcast of Wylie Volleyball. For me, fans, my name is Matt McGraw, voice of Wylie Volleyball, and we'll leave you with the final scores as we sign off from Decatur. Final scores were Decatur winning in straight sets, 25-16, 25-9, and 25-11. You heard the action right here. It was Wylie Lady Bulldog Volleyball. It was presented by Dr. Pepper, and all of our broadcasts are powered by our friends out in Merkel, Taylor Electric Cooperative, powering this broadcast. You heard it right here on Bulldogs Live online.com and Abilene Radio 1280 KSLI. It is a football Friday, so that'll be heading your way. There's pregame coverage at the top of the 7 o'clock hour. That's the top of this upcoming hour. Kickoff at 7:30 for Wylie Bulldogs football. That'll be over on Keene 105 in Abilene, 105.1 FM, or again right here at BulldogsLiveOnline.com. You'll see that link. Click here to listen to Wylie Bulldogs football. So go Dogs on the football game. They're playing Stephenville, and we'll see you next Tuesday when Wylie is in town for Big Spring. Until then, have a great rest of your Friday evening, everyone. Take care.
Classic country all you want at 1280 KSLI and online at 1280KSLI.com.